Let's bring in royal editor for the London Evening Standard, our royals contributor, Robert Jobson. So, Robert, King Charles is going about his business, as James mentioned, as usual today, attending this event for London Fashion Week with Stella McCartney. What do you make of that? Just sort of putting his brother in the back rear view mirror.
Well, he said he's going to carry on in his statement, business as usual for the royal family. There's not a lot else he can do. He's issued the statement in which he says that the due law process will be followed and that no one's above the law. And there's got engagements that they're carrying out today that have been in the diary for many, many months. But, optically, it looks a bit weird. I do think that it might have been better, personally, if the king before it, if there's going to be charges, it's different. If Andrew is charged, then, of course, there has to be pretty much radio silence on everything because it's an ongoing case. But I think this statement should have been made on television. I think it should have been addressed the nation to say that that the king will cooperate fully with this investigation, and that the institution that he represents is going to be accountable and transparent. I feel that a lot of younger people, as James was just saying there, will be finding a real disconnect with the institution. And I don't know if it's necessarily a existential crisis, but it's a seismic crisis because the only relationship this unelected institution has with the people is one of trust. If that trust is broken in any way, you start to doubt the institution itself.
As for historical royalty arrests, I mean, the last time a royal was hauled off was King Charles I in the 1640s during the English Civil War, and he was ultimately executed. What do you make of Yes.
Yes, 1648 he was arrested. 1649 tried and had his head chopped off, and Oliver Cromwell, and that was the end of the monarchy for the interregnum. Yeah, look, and I think in history there's been cases where brothers of kings have been drowned in vats of wine, but we're not in history now. We're really in modern times where this really does impact upon an institution that is fundamentally part of the British system. We're a parliamentary democracy, a constitutional monarchy. The king is intrinsically linked with pretty much every form of the established order here. And that brings into the fact that, even court cases are brought in the name of His Majesty the King. And we'll have to wait and see. If I think that what's quite significant here is that we need to find out who knew what, when, and how much they knew at particular times, because this has been going on for something like 16 years. And it's all well and good the king saying, he's Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor. The fact is, at the time, he was HRH, Prince Andrew, Duke of York, right at the heart of the monarchy.
Robert Jobson, good to see you. Thank you.